Hey, let's talk about because it's amazing. We are going to be jumping into Illustrator, and you need to know kind of a little bit about the layout in order to get going on it. So, without further ado, let's do it. This is your home screen for Illustrator, and you're going to have your, much like Photoshop, you'll have your cloud files and then recent files showing up as well. And when you want to make a new file, you click on New, and you're going to have preset details over here. You can choose between inches, pixels, points, etc. Generally, I like to do inches when I'm designing for shirts. Just makes it easier for me to kind of keep that in my mind. 11 inches by 11 inches is great. You can do CMYK, RGB, depending on the needs. If you're doing anything for print, you want your raster effects to be high, 300 pixels per inch, and then click Create. When you do that, it opens up, and now you have an artboard. So the thing about artboards is different than Photoshop, is that you can use your artboard as like the main area, and then you can work outside of your artboard, and then you can export what's on your artboard as your individual image. So you're able to work in and outside of the artboard. Layout for this, when you come in, you're going to see on the left-hand side toolbars, and there's panels at the top. So if you go to Window, I would recommend doing this right away. Do the Essentials Classic, and what that does is it sets you up with basically your tools on the left, some different options up here on the right, different preferences, and then you've got a whole bunch of different windows over here that automatically show up. So that in essential is essentially the layout of Adobe Illustrator. So once you get going, once you understand how those artboards work, you can have multiple artboards as well, and you can actually create several images from one document. So if I use the artboard tool and I just duplicate that multiple times, I can have a bunch of different artboards that I work on. Each one is going to be a different graphic. But again, so Illustrator opens up. That's the interface. That's what you're going to see. And just playing around with that a little bit, you're going to get the hang of it really quick.